Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test server. We got a couple updates. Now they did a fix yesterday. You can see here's what has changed. To prevent players from acquiring beasts that are already at max level, we've optimized the logic of luring beasts. Like that, we will you will no longer be able to add max level beasts to the wish list. So if a beast is max out, it is going to be excluded from the wish list. If you have a max level beast on your wish list or enough copies to max out the beast, you will be reminded to edit your wish list, meaning you're not going to pull any more copies of that. Change your wish list. If you own fewer than 3 beasts that are below max level, the above restriction will not apply. In the hunting fields, rebalancing the skills and the enraged effect of certain unknown threat enemies to make their difficulty more in line with the expectations. Now, that does, they did similar thing with like the wish list is, keeping beasts in there. There's no reason, there's no logic behind why you should keep beasts in there, which is the reason for the update. If you have a level 36 beast and you're getting duplicate copies, there's nothing you're going to do with them other than sit on copies you don't need. Now the other big update, guys, is the Shadow Invasion. So if you're a player that loves the Shadow Invasion, guys, they've actually added a couple things. You can see we have a different map, we have some things that we're going to run through in here. We had some scrolls that are out of here. They added in, I believe, some really solid quests. You can see here, log in for 1 day in a row. They're actually giving you rare heroes, also getting copies of Wukong, which absolutely I will take copies of Wukong anytime. This one gives you 500 diamonds. I'm not sure, very bad with the mapping on there, but there are specific things you have to do with specific heroes. Now Dark Flame is in there, Crushing Ram, increased damage dealt to the character to terrain mechanics by 5%, guys. So again, there are quite a few differences, and it looks like there are different skills that you can activate in here. Now these skills originally were set inside, so the Guardian Stone, the things of that nature, they were set inside. When you actually started playing, you picked them up. And again, I'm not sure, we're going to have to see exactly how this is going to work. So looking at our heroes, guys, they added Mama Shamira. That is right, guys. The Corpse Maker Shamira has been added in here. So you have to complete the side quest for Shamira, but ultimately you can now play as Shamira. I love that. I want to see the absolute AoE effect that we have on there. And then switch map. And there we go, guys. We have an entirely new map. After I complete 116, so I haven't got to the point yet, but you can see there is another Sinking Pursuit, 0 of 33. So we have another 33 stars over there, guys, that we can actually accumulate within this game mode. And again, I'm hoping that we can hop over and check out Shamira. All right, guys, so we got through another stage of the Shadow Invasion, but looking at the quest, it seems like this is going to add permanent abilities to some of the heroes is what I was looking at. You can also see the stats of the abilities. So these are going to be future things that are added. So once you get into essentially stage 2 or chapter 2, you're going to be able to continue. And I think this is completing the second part of the trials. And then also we'll have a chance to check out Shamira. I'm going to have to go through here and I'm going to finish 14, 15, and 16 before we have an opportunity to. But looking at our heroes, guys, you can see they have stats. When you're building those out, you can also see their skills. And now there are a lot as you're going through that is not unlocked. So as you're continuing, you can see we have an elite, we're going to legendary, legendary plus, and I'm not sure if it's dependent on the stages that you're at, but you can see, guys, we start adding stars and we start getting a lot of additional details when it comes to the actual heroes. So I think it's going to be the utilization of the heroes that is going to make a difference. Being able to go, so it looks like it tells me to go to the Noble Tavern, and I'm not sure if there was something in here again for the Noble Tavern. I'm not sure why it directs me here. When I go to Shamira, within there it has resource acquisition, so I think it just means owning Shamira, which I do own Shamira, but it says complete side quest 3 of the Shadow Invasion. And again, I don't think I have side quest 3 at this point. I think it is actually in the second part, because right there is when we acquired Damon out of here. And then looking a little bit further up here, this is when we acquired Wukong. And then, of course, this is where we could just run the trial as much as possible. So I think it is going to be in this second map, guys, the Shrinking Pursuit, that you're going to have the side quest to pick up Shamira. So if you have joined the Shadow Invasion, if it is a game mode that you love to play, Good to see that there are some updates for it so you can get additional loot. I believe the loot is pretty similar to what we see here. You do have quite a few diamonds, you have some common scrolls when you get to the other part to pick up Chimera, and then picking up more skills and abilities out of there. So alright guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.